Twitter drama. I'm freaking working late night. Phone blowing up. People telling me. I get a DM from Chase or a text from Chase. Brian, check your Twitter. Apparently, Jake Shields, former UFC champion or something. I don't know. MMA fighter. We DM'd before, and it was very pleasant. So I don't know why he doesn't like me. I don't really talk shit about people or start beef with them. But Jake Shields, MMA fighter. Nick, pull up the tweet. Make it a little bigger, Nick. Scroll that shit in. Oh my goodness, interrupted. Go ahead, Maddie.
The Whatever Podcast is a show designed to divide the sexes and make women look like dumb. The Daily Wire regularly sends over their talent to amplify and help make the podcast larger. I have a source at The Wire telling me that they are trying to buy the Whatever Podcast. Why does a conservative site want to push this garbage?
5-time world champion.
Someone's trying to buy it?
This is the drama. Well, then I responded, next tab. I responded to the tweet.
Oh, wow. That's a long response.
Jake, 1 day ago you platformed on your podcast the man who still does and popularized the very format you're criticizing. You've collaborated with them many times. In fact, as recently as April 11th, 2024, you were on their show and participated in the very format you're criticizing. See attached screenshot below. You can scroll down. So on the right there is Jake Shields, the guy with the hat, on the very format of show in which he is criticizing. Scroll back up, I'll read the rest. Given that you view this sort of format as garbage and take such great issue with it, have you raised your concerns with the people you are regularly in contact with, who you've recently met in person, who make this exact same kind of content? To your second false statement, we've had Michael Knowles on the show 2 times, and we had him on 2 days. In the 2+ years we've been doing the show, Michael was last on the show about 7 months ago. Maybe we have different definitions of the word regular. Though if you consider this regular, I'd point out it's less regular than how often you support, collaborate, and appear on a channel podcast that you yourself would have to describe as designed to divide the sexes and make women look like. To your third false statement, there's no communication between Whatever and the Daily Wire about any sort of acquisition, partnership, or anything to that effect. Boom. And then he tweeted a whole bunch of extra shit, and that's the only thing I've said. So,
Jake.
Huh?
Is his name Jake?
Jake Shields, yeah. I have no beef with this guy. People just randomly will start talking shit, a lot of fucking haters on Twitter. Cernovich recently out of the blue randomly.
I'd be curious to see his response. This is juicy.
Well, then he just shifted it. He basically just shifted the goalposts essentially. But anyways, I don't have a beef with this guy. Never said a bad word about him. In fact, we DM'd a long time ago, invited him on the show. We never scheduled it or anything, but it's just kind of weird. I don't know why. What I'm confused about is he's homies with people who do the same kind of format show. So that's the drama, I guess. And then Cernovich was also talking shit. I invited him to debate, but he actually, Nick, can you go to the Twitter? It should be 10 tweets down. We'll pull up the Cernovich one too. I really try to avoid, most of the time if somebody says some bullshit on Twitter, I just ignore it. But occasionally I get it's annoying especially if they just are making shit up. If somebody just talks shit and they say something like, this person sucks. But when they start saying false accusations, that's when I really feel compelled to respond. So